It's alive. Ish. That is, of course, if the... That is, yes, it is. Good, good. Alright. Okay. So, last time we played the first few missions of Warcraft 2 and the Warcraft 3 remake. We're going to continue that today. Oh, and by the way, Happy New Year, everyone. I know this will be late by the time you've... for all the YouTube people view this as a VOD, but Happy New Year regardless. It is now 2020. It's going to be like 2019, except it's 2020. Alright, I'm just doing the usual thing of posting the stream everywhere. And by everywhere I mean in two places, Twitter and Discord, that's it. Here we go. And finally... Yes, there's the notice board, isn't it? I'm always paranoid that I'm going to post that in the wrong place and get shot. But hey-ho. Right. Let's continue. So, mission 5, is it? First mission with the Blacktooth Green Clan. That is not the Blacktooth Green Clan. They're not black like they should be, but again, this was made before... what's it called? Like, the patch that's... Oh, the music's gone. Before the patch that allowed you to play as a charcoal people. Charcoal people just sounds like a really, really horrible way of putting it. Oh well. Right. I could have sworn that the enemy were closer than this in the original version. Ah, there we go. Come on. Get back. Boom. There we go. Alright, stop their peasants from mining. And they've made a barracks. That's slightly awkward. I might have left it a bit too long. Nah, I lost it. Doesn't matter. Ooh, they are training though. If you want to waste your gold, by all means, go for it. Ugh. I think I left it a bit too long to, you know, to start actually attacking. Oh. Our grunt got shanked. This is the thing I don't like about this mission. It's not a problem with the, oh, a Discord message. Right. Yeah. What was I saying? Attack and move faster. Is that... I wonder if that will cause him to take extra damage. Oh, that seems like it would be incredibly overpowered in a game like this. Get him! Fire blast. Blasts fire at enemy units which deals damage. That sounds like an AoE ability. It was. Wow, they seem to be doing better against the buildings than this lot. That's pretty bad. Alright. Let's start building our Great Hall, I guess. I'd have preferred to put it there next to the trees, but apparently not. Of course I could have waited an extra couple of seconds, but... And he does. Who needs to wait? Ooh, that's... The models are broken on this map, and I'm not quite sure why. Right. What's the... I got 800 gold. So I can build one farm. Or I can build a barracks. I can build a lumber mill. Let's build the lumber mill. I need to build loads of farms, but it'd be nice to have a place for gathering lumber. Oh no, the model is now not broken. Yeah, interesting. Alright. Yawning already, and I'm only 6 minutes into the stream, that's always a good sign. Alright, well... I don't know. Alright. You have... very low mana regen, intelligence 1. Interesting. I wonder if that's just because that's the lowest it can go. Maybe buffing their mana regen, I don't know. The thing is, how much can you really buff their mana regen without making them, well, completely overpowered? I mean, the heroes will always affect the difficulty, but yeah, he does. I could have sworn that Stormguard or Stormgrad or whatever was just off the coast. Okay, it technically is. Alright. Oh dear God! Oh, hello, who's that? Who are you, sir? Thoris Trollbane, King of Stormguard. He's got 8 intelligence, 3 agility, 11 strength, and 12 to 16 damage. Well, I'm going to leave my goblins there. He might come over with his troops. Keyword being might. Right, let's start building farms. And hopefully at some point this century we might start getting some unit production going. Who knows? Right. Get the farms going. I'm tempted to get rid of him. He's on 7 health, and I kind of want to make sure that I've got, like, the extra room, essentially. Bleed over time, casting spells, and reduces movement speed. So it's basically that ability that the Fire Lord has. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but hold on. Is that the same spell? That is the same spell. Bleed over time, prevents casting of spells, or silences, and reduces movement speed. Bleed over time, prevents casting spells, and reduces attack speed, attack damage. Ah, right, okay. So that reduces attack damage, that reduces movement speed. So good to use together on a hero. Right, whoever gets the next cut of lumber to the lumber mill, it will be you. You're building the house, or farm, as the case may be. So, because I've lost so many units, I should only need one more after this. And I actually do have enough for that. So that'll be 13, and that'll be 17. Of course, it would actually help if, you know... I need to get like Discord up on another screen or something so I can reply to messages on there. Rather than just, you know, tabbing out of the game and... I don't know. Alright, you actually have lumber in your hand. So, let's just make a load of peons and get them on gold. Because let's face it. First, you know what, I've got my phone right next to me, just use that. It's a lot easier than using the goddamn... whatever. Alright. Oh good, I'm not dropping frames. Well, I've dropped 108. That's not the end of the world. Here we go, I'm starting to get an economy now. If you can call this an economy, anyway. Oh, did I mention that I liked the music from Warcraft 2? I like his sword, by the way. It's a very nice sword. Well, if you can call it a sword, it's kind of a pole arm, but or a pole axe. I don't know. I don't really know what you'd call it. I'm not really an expert in weaponry, so yeah, I don't know what to call it. Right. And I've got a nice pint. I've got about a pint-ish of, like, flavoured water here. How long do you think that's going to last me? It's exceptionally hot in my room tonight. Because, well, several reasons. One, I can't open my window because if I do, the sort of the covering that I've had to put over my window make sure that the neighbour's security light that they're always shining in my window does not shine through my window. Yeah, that will fall down if I take the thing off. If I try to open my window. And also there's the fact that the heating's on, like, really, really high. That also doesn't help. And the fact I've have to have 2 pairs of socks on, because... Ooh, hello. Right, so that's my ship sunk. Yeah, my ship's not going to survive that. Oh, hero, 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 hero. Good shot. Oh. Right. Let's get back a bit. I mean, I've still not built a single military building yet. Keep in mind. Right. Drop the gold off. Build a barracks. In fact, build 2 barracks. Or not. But apparently we have not enough gold. Not enough lumber, sorry. There we go. Good talk. Okay. Right, that's enough of that for this evening. Not enough peons, though. I've got about 10,000 gold banked. That's pretty good. Won't last long, because, you know, grunts are like 600 gold each. So that's about 10... Well, it's over 10 grunts, but nah. Whatever. Alright, let's go. Let's build the shipyard about as far back as I can. Depends where the oil is. Well, oh, so they're flying thing. I'm not concerned about that, really. It's not going to attack me, so... Alright, let's build a shipyard here. Or not. There we are, we can build it there. I just watch as every single ship in like 15 miles comes around and starts wailing on it. That's enough. That's 4. Alright. Ah, this has a better sight range, doesn't it, than the Beyond? I forgot about that. I used to, when I played Warcraft 2 itself, I used to use the catapults as scouts. And when I say scouts, I don't mean scouts like in the way that the Goblin Zeppelin is a scout. I mean scout in the sense of, like, I would creep them forward and just plink away at things. It's, I don't know. It's not the most effective strategy in the world, but it's slightly better than what I used to do, which was just spam ogres. No matter. No matter. Alright, if we could please get an oil platform on the oil platform, or on the oil patch. And start training ships as well. That's even better. Alright, can we get ourselves a blacksmith? We can. Or at least we could if we had lumber. Unsurprisingly, we do not have lumber. We also run out of food again. I can hardly say I'm surprised. Right, so just stay there and defend that. I know if they come with like more than one ship, I'm not going to be able to do much, but Eddie does. In fact, one of you, let's just deal with him. Sorry, you're too injured to fight. Alright. See, if we had troll regeneration, then this wouldn't be an issue. But, sadly, it is still an issue. Go and do that. How are they doing? Oh, are we? Interesting. Ah, that's Breath of Fire. Right. Yes, I see that being exceptionally useful. And I'm about to get another level up, so Fire Blast. 25 damage. Yep, I'm all for that. Right, actually, rather than... Right, no, apparently he wants to do it. Well, you can go make a tower there. Go make a tower there.
Your command, master.
Your command, master.
Work complete. Yes, Captain.
We've got a decent amount of units for this point in the mission, I think. Oh, yes, we can get cannon towers now. Oh, no. Oh, pull the catapult back. Boom. Right, that's gone. Oop, that's not the mute button. I swear, I hate this cough. It is incredibly aggravating. This is actually going to be problematic, I think. Oh, well, that's the that's all my units dead. Cleave the attack. I think we might have an issue here, and that is that they are coming a bit too quickly for me to defend against. Although they have just run out of gold. Are they going to continuously get more through the power of cheating? Because if not, then I might be alright. I wonder, can my heroes actually get... no, they can't. I was going to say, can my heroes get upgrades, but... apparently not. Let's get the catapult back. That is in no way symmetrical, Caldaris. You utter muppet. Alright, well, it'll have to do. God, I've got so many resources now. I am not complaining, but I do. Let's get a cannon tower on you. Do I have any spare peons? Well, spare is probably the wrong term, but I think free is what I was more looking for. Oh good, the trolls are starting to come out. Right. Not enough oil. Yeah, I've only got one oil, haven't I? Doesn't the blacksmith use oil? It does not. I seem to remember it used to use oil. Or it cost oil. It cost 500 oil from what I remember. Details. That's 25 to 50 damage. Ooh, that's pretty, So, what's the range? About there. It's not too bad in terms of range. Of course, I could have just looked here. 800. 700. And I think the thing with the highest range is the catapult, which is 900. So, I think battleships also have 900 range, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, get in the boat. Get another transport. All of you get in the transport as well. In fact, let's save it before I go and do something incredibly stupid. Of course, this is a good opportunity to see just how much food we can have, because this doesn't actually tell us. It doesn't give us a max food count, which is disappointing. But hey ho. Can I cannot get the oil refinery on this one, strangely. I would have thought I would have been able to, but you know what? Make more oil tankers. I only got one out of that. Damn food cap. Well, not cap, but well, whatever. At least if they ever try to get in from this way, there's a wall of farms to get through. Mostly. Alright. Okay. Oh dear. This might be a problem. This is most definitely a problem. Right. In fact, I think that's actually more of a problem than I originally anticipated. Oh, of course they are. Right. You go repair that, please. Okay, now I don't particularly care if all of my boats die on this excursion, as long as I manage to get the, that's all the troops they sent. They have kept a defensive force. So that's something. Need more oil. Again. Ugh. Is that attached to this particular... I mean, that looks like it's attached. Catapult, go out and have a look. It is not. Right. Okay. We can, however, go around, so we're not immediately sunk by pretty much the entire Alliance Armada. Not enough oil still.
Yes, Captain. You're the captain.
I do like the fact that they've managed to get a
Arg, ahoy.
system in place for like a third resource. That's quite impressive.
Yes, Captain.
I don't know how they did it, but
You're the captain.
unable to land there. Well, have you tried landing somewhere else?
You're the captain. Aye, matey. Ahoy. I would love to.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, they're coming now. Right, well, looks like we're going in. Never mind, we're not going in because everyone seems to have got stuck. And my forces have been completely funneled. This is not good. So this could have gone better. On the plus side, we have now got into their base. On the minus side, it's pretty much just the hero units. Oh dear. Kill them. And they're still training units, so yeah, this is a problem. Alright, frenzy. Might as well. Critical strike, that's going to be useful. Right, I think maybe we should get our heroes back. Oi, do you mind not attacking my catapult? That is incredibly rude. I probably should have saved that, actually. Right, the thing will pop out there. Oh god, he's back. Right, we're off. Scram! Scram! Yeah. Oh well. I wonder if I could kite him to the edge and then just plink away at him with the ships. Alright. Looks like we're making more units. And we've also got peons just doing nothing. Make a new lumber mill up there, please. Actually, don't... Ooh, hello, what is this? I see something blowy-upable. I also see that my little OBS box went red for a minute. Oh, that's never good. I'm dropping frames again. I'm dropping a lot of frames. Why am I dropping a lot of frames? I swear if I have to cut the stream like after this mission, I'm going to be exceptionally annoyed. No matter. Right. Transports. Right, we'll drop these guys off here so they can start regenning. I don't know if they regen inside the boats, so... Oh, hello. Well, it looks like... Are you getting... Is your collision detection breaking? Right. Towers are probably a bit of a waste of money at this point, but yeah, details. That's too many, I think. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, that's what, 8? Actually, that's probably not. That's probably not enough, because I've not even got 12 grunts, because, you know, some of them died. Gold mine's running low. That's not what I want to hear. Because I seem to remember there is actually a... yes. Right, so... Ooh, what forces have you got? Basically nothing at this point. Alright, well... And it's collapsed.
We're being attacked.
Are we? Oh, that's nice of them, isn't it? Yeah, wait. And that's resolved that issue. Oh, you are kidding me. Right. Where are my boats? Go do boaty things. And get away from them. Jesus. Guys. What is your acquisition range? 0? You just can't get the staff. Alright, I'm going to have to make another transport ship now. I think. Actually, that would probably be enough if I leave a couple of units here to... I've got heroes, so they can tank. Kind of. Right. Get them down there, and head around. Okay, that was a waste. Let's just leave it here, just in case the other ones sink. That's the last thing we need. Sinking ships. Alright. Now I swear there is a gold mine around here somewhere. From what I remember. Or am I wrong? It does look like I am indeed wrong. I am literally out of gold. Well, not literally out of gold. I'm out of gold in the same sense that I can't harvest anymore. Unfortunately, I do not actually have a catapult. Can I lure the soldiers over to me? I'll stop moaning. Alright. Go get the heroes. This time, let's not all funnel them into a choke point where they get picked off one by one. Especially with their poor collision detection. Well, I say poor collision detection. It's not the worst collision detection I think I've ever seen, but yeah, it can cause some issues sometimes. Alright. I think it's time to suicide charge into these idiots. This can't possibly go wrong. Charge! No, not maim. Charge! Where are you getting all these people from? I think you're cheating. Where's maim gone? Will you hurry up and start? There's no point in using your ability now. Right. Take down that tower. You lot take down... Oh. I just lost my hero. Okay, well, at least it show us how we get the heroes back. We revive them for a substantial amount of gold. Like, ridiculously substantial. I'm actually tempted to reload. And do that a little bit better. Still. Hopefully we can take that down in time. I doubt it, though. Alright, back to the land. On the plus side, that does mean that there is a reason to have that second transport there. Being attacked. Why? Just an archer, that's fine. As long as it's not a hero. If a hero pops out, then we might have to use maim. Oh look, a hero popped out. Use maim. In fact, does he even... Did he even use his ability? Did he have an ability? Get some more grunts, please. Oh, no, I'm being ballisted to death. I do not like large, pointy sticks going into my ships, thanks. I see the AI is having a funny moment. What on earth? Okay. He suddenly decided to go into some sort of repairing frenzy. Alright. Don't take a peon. Why? For the love of... I should have taken out that barracks. Yeah. Now there's no way I can even remotely get rid of this idiot. Unless he brings himself into range of my ships. Ah! Right, we're just going to stand here now. Don't patrol. Stop. Hold position. Alright. Attempt 2. In fact, you know what? Bring catapults. And there is, over there, a gold mine. So let's go and start harvesting from that. Because otherwise we're going to be here... Well, we're going to run out of resources while we're here all day. Kill him. That's it.
Yes, Captain. Ahoy.
Alright.
Yes, Captain.
Where are those catapults? They're not done yet, but we shall bring them over later. Knowing my luck, they're probably going to have leveled the base by the time they train. Catapults, they, why did he go way over there? Oh, rally point, yes. Alright. You can go over with the catapults. I think they're at max level. So, we should be... Could go for the next mission. I don't know what the next mission is. Is it the Chogol one? I think it's the Chogol one. It's been a long, long time. In fact, yes, it is the Chogol one, because the idea is that you're taking Chogol to view the oil refining operation, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Can't possibly go wrong. This time, let's get rid of the barracks first. The hero can be dealt with a little bit more easily than this continuous stream of soldiers can. Although it looks like they're not training anymore. Have they finally run out of gold? I'm not complaining. Oh good, we're being attacked. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Why? It's him again! 28 damage. For a Warcraft 2 map, that is pretty substantial. Where's that boat? There it is. Unload all over there, please. And down goes that farm, pretty much. I dig it I couldn't actually do that any better. I mean, aside from, you know, controlling my units more effectively, taking catapults with me on the first run, taking more units, and generally being slightly better at the game. But, like, in terms of upgrades and stuff like that, I couldn't really do much else to... Right, so the ships might as well go and destroy that oil platform, because we have to destroy everything in this game. I mean, really... It should have been made an option, like, to make it so that upon the destruction of their main base, all enemy units just started converging on you in order to try and deal with some of the issues surrounding kill everything maps. It's an issue that all of the old Blizzard RTSs had, and it's something that they didn't really necessarily, like, even in Warcraft 3 it happens. It's something that's just sort of carried over. But when it comes to custom campaigns, yeah, I feel like it should probably be a thing. Alright, So,
Son, son.
I have cleared the base, yes. If I clear the base, then I will use Icy Dead People to hunt down the lost stragglers.
You're the captain.
I could also use, you know, like, scouts, but, you know, for the sake of my time and your time, I think it's best that we
Would love to.
use the Jeep.
You're the captain. Ahoy. I would love to. You're the captain. Ahoy.
On the plus side, waypoints, they're a thing. You know what? Oh, hold on. What was that? Is that literally the only thing left? Yes, it is.
I would love
Alright, try and cut him off.
Ahoy. You're the captain.
That should not count towards kill everything.
I would love to. You're,
Ah, he's too fast.
you're the captain.
Oh no, he's heading back in our direction. There we go. Oh, and there's something down there as well. Maybe he didn't count.
Arg.
Maybe I just had to kill that. That probably had something to do with it. Alright. Ah, there was another gold mine down there that I could have used. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. And I could have set up my naval thing here. I've always liked setting it up here, though, in like this little bay area. I mean, I can just imagine, like, being a massive sort of, almost like an entrance way here. I don't know. Oh dear. I'm not automatically, already losing. There we go. Glug, glug, glug. To the drink with you. Alright. Continue. To Blacktooth Green Glen. Which apparently is... I'm being shown as grey here. Interesting. I wonder if I've got an option on that means I'm just automatically red. Doomhammer has sent word that the Ogre Mage Shogal, chieftain of the Twilight's Hammer clan, is personally inspecting the refinery at Grim Bratol. Cho'Gall and his convoy will be travelling through the Badlands of Cosmodan, and an ambush by Stromguard warriors is expected. The war chief expects you to safeguard Cho'Gall and his minions through this region. Should he die, your life will be forfeit as well. And we're immediately set upon, unlike in the original. Interesting. Whispers of Cthulhu. Ooh. So watch out for that during the mission where he is an enemy. That's probably actually the only reference that you get to Cthulhu. Like, I mean, in the original, obviously, you don't get that, but, yeah. Because he was a big sort of follower of, like, Cthulhu and all the old gods. And, yeah, I mean, the name Twilight's Hammer clan should give you some sort of an indication about that. But, yeah. Alright, use our kill rock. It's not the greatest in the world, but it'll do. It's a flying scout. That's all that matters. I find it funny as well that this uses the Lordaeron Fall tile set, because the original thing was sort of like a wasteland. Lordaeron Fall is not exactly a wasteland, but it's the best you got to work with in Warcraft 3. There's not a criticism or anything, it's just kind of amusing to me somehow. Right. Okay, catapults, come forward please. We've got some people to blow up. Or Jib, whichever. Same difference, really, in the Warcraft universe. And we are actually getting experience. I wonder if it's worth just going around killing everything just to make sure that they get enough experience to level up. On the other hand, you know, just splat. No. Why are you being so picky about your... I'm not sure why these things are being picky today about the firing arcs, but... Right. Boom! That's got quite the low minimum range as well. Right. Send the grunts forward first. They are going to be our meat shields for today. Granted, Cho'Gall has like 200 health. He can tank pretty much anything, but not as much as Ren, no Maim. I'm always going to get those two confused. Hello, Footman, who seems to be on his own. Never mind, he isn't. So, where's the rest of the resistance? Not encountered much of it so far. I think we go down here. Oh good, a ballista. Break it. What was that? That was Gnomish Inventor, or whatever. Is it Gnomish? No, it's a... I can't remember what it's called. Gnomish something or other. Ah, he's got Bloodlust as well. And it is autocast. That might actually make it a hell of a lot easier to play than... Oh good, we've got knights. Right. Where is my entire army? I'm going to need my whole army for this. Minus that troll that just sort of wandered into a wall and fell over. Frenzy! Dear God, he gets... He receives very little damage, and I'm not complaining. Can we get up to level 5? I don't think we can, personally. Still, at least we'll get up to level 5 on the next map. Unless, of course, on the next map we're playing as someone else. I think we're still Blacktooth Green Glen. Ah, interesting. The set ally colour is disabled on this map. Oh, on this... oh, that's why, because obviously... Yeah. Oh! Oh, oh, oh. No, that's not fun. Catapults! Where are you? You're taking a detour, are you? Alright, well, I guess we can go and... Well, we're just going to have to wait, I guess. I wonder if they can have Bloodlust costume. I'm fairly certain they can't. No, it's organic units only. Right. So let's knock down that wall. Let's see if they're willing to come out here and fight us on our terms. They don't seem... Their acquisition range is still as rubbish as ever. That's a... I'm guessing that's intentional carryover from Warcraft 2. And there is a ballista over here. I know. For a fact. Oh, Cho'Gall leveled up. I kind of don't want him to level up. So in the mission where you have to kill him, it's not as difficult. Unless he's set to level 10 by default. Right, okay. You know, they say an ambush was expected. This is the worst ambush ever. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm actually getting confused now. I swear you had to cross a river to get to Grim Batol. Apparently not. Apparently you're just wandering.
Yes. Yes, master.
Okay. It's fine by me. I don't care. Continue. The fall of Stromguard. Shogo reports that the Cosmodon refineries are well maintained and fulfilling their quotas. The Horde will now have more than enough oil to mount a fierce campaign in the lands far to the north. Only the troublesome human defences of Stromguard remain to be dealt with before sending the Horde on its next sojourn. The human fleet has captured a group of our transports just south of Stromguard. Recapture these vessels and they waste their capital. I remember this mission being a massive pain in the arse in the original. Ah, all tracks just to the north.
Yes, master.
Ah, interesting. I get Cho'Gall for this. Well, I should hope so, considering I've got ogres, but I don't get Ogre Magi yet, sadly. Now, I think normally you would start with a few more grunts, but obviously because we got the heroes, it's like, yeah, we'll start you off with a few less grunts. Alright. Would you please go and group up these idiots so I can fire blast them? Or not, because their acquisition range is still pathetic. That'll do. I got 3 of them. It's fine. Nope. Target the heroes. Well, that could have gone slightly better, but it's also could have gone slightly worse, so... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh! God damn it, I did it too early. They're gonna get sunk now, aren't they? Oh no! Yeah, they are. Alright. Back off, back off, back off. For God's sake. Well, on the plus side, I only need like 1 ship now because I've lost all my units. And it also... I also can't seem to capture that one with my land forces. It's weird. Right. Let's go give these idiots a bit of a thrashing, shall we? Or more likely, let's go just suicide all my units into a cannon tower and then wonder why I've run out of gold. I remember when I played this, not this specifically, but when I played Warcraft 2 live on stream, it took me about 50 minutes to beat this mission, so yeah, this should take us to the end of the stream. Right. Okay. I get a sneak suspicion I haven't got enough units to do this. Though I do have, obviously, heroes, which is going to help a bit. Now he's now level 5. Definitely get cleaving attack. Right. Let's use his rend on him. That is not a ranged ability, apparently. There we go. And it's just destroying that tower, which is going to be exceptionally painful, and you might have to tank a few arrows to the face. And get that troll axe. In fact, no, don't get the troll axe throw out there. It doesn't matter if he dies, because it's less stuff that we have to build. Now, do I do what I did in the other one and try and stick all my peasants in there like that? Now let's set it here, so I've at least got room to move And I can't even... Are you serious? I can't even make a farm. I'm just going to have to wait. Well... So how were your New Year's celebrations? Mine was just sitting at home. Because, let's face it, why would I go out when I can just sit at home, drinking Pepsi Max, cherry, and contemplating my life choices. I don't know. To be fair, even if I was invited out, I probably wouldn't have gone out. 40 damage, Jesus. I'm just not that sort of person. I don't like the whole going out, getting drunk, and ending up in the middle of a hedge or something. No, I prefer the more relaxed evenings. That's a very strange icon. Oh, that's a passive. I thought that was a like a Warstomp sort of thing, or Thunderclap, which is what that specific icon is. Right. Let us build farms. Right, let's build it here. Let's put it here. I'm going to put some towers there and some towers there. That should be enough to deal with anything. Or actually, I have to cancel that. It wouldn't give me all the resources back, would it? I wouldn't have enough anyway. Right. Let's go and get some lumber, please, so I can make a lumber mill.
Yes, master. What?
I have kill rock, please. It's a shame there's not an option on this to disable fog of war, because that would be helpful. I hate it when my maps, like the ramps in a lot of Warcraft 3 maps can get a little bit weird in the sense of that, like, when... Why does it have a footman sound when dying? Anyway. Yeah, so I really hate it when it does that with my maps. That said, I don't make good maps, and I don't release maps, so it's not too much of an issue. I don't know. Right. You can have it on gold. I'm half tempted to put on warp 10 just for the purposes of getting the base up quickly, but that's going to affect the enemy as well, which means their attacks are going to be goddamn brutal. And come very, very quickly.
Yes, master.
So, probably not wise.
Yes, master.
29 to 12. He's got less... He's got less strength and more health. Interesting. He's got a higher base health.
Yes, master.
No armor though. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to have like higher damage, because obviously he is much lower level. He's like 3 levels below him almost. No, 2 levels below him. Same difference. Why 9? It's a bit random. On the plus side, nearly at the required amount of food. Probably. There we go. Right. I like that model. That model's nice. In fact, I like all the models here. Really, on display. Obviously, there are some which are just like the original Warcraft 3 models, like that peon. It looks like the whole team colour thing's been changed slightly, but other than that, yeah.
Work completed.
Go sit by that transport. Not very much you can do at the time being.
We need more lumber. We need more lumber.
We need more lumber. Well, get more lumber then. Hurry up, you slackers.
We need more lumber. We need more lumber.
Right, well, you're in the way, I'm afraid.
Look,
So you're gonna have to get out. Ugh. God, why are my eyes going watery? That's not helpful. I'm trying to play a game here. Probably because I've been sat on a computer all day. Hey ho. Right. Now I can start getting my what's it called? Economy. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not getting my economy in a decent shape. I like this little I like this gold mine here. It was one of the. This was the map that made me want to start using walls in Warcraft 2. Only to realise that, of course, you cannot build walls in Warcraft 2. It was not until I started playing Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun that I was able to build walls. Which disappointed me to no end, but oh well. You're nearly at max health again, so hopefully by the time the enemies come along, well, it should be relatively easy to deal with them. I mean, I've got a 40 damage fire blast here that's not going to cause too much of a hassle. And he's got cleaving attack for 70% of his attack, which, with Frenzy, yeah, he's going to be able to cleave through pretty much anything they send at us. Well, anything that's left after the fire blast, anyway.
Yes.
And Trogar can bloodlust him as well. In fact, it'd probably be better to bloodlust him than...
Yes.
No, it's the same. Oh, hello. Nation of Stromguard, eh? Well, there's no point fire blasting you. There's only two of you. Oh. Oh dear. Rangers. Knights. Yeah, they're gonna cause problems. Alright, get rid of them. Oh, Chogar's about to die. Right. We're fine. We're fine. Chogar's just lost like half his limbs. No problems here. Can I make... I can make towers here. You couldn't in the original, but you can in this. Excellent. So, because, obviously, the footmen can't get to it that easily, and the knights can't get to it that easily, we can make cannon towers here. Or we could if we had a blacksmith, anyway. I wonder if it's worth holding on for the blacksmith, or if it's worth upgrading to arrow towers now. I'd probably say it's worth holding on, just for the time being. Right. Can we... a second. And let's make a... I was going to put the towers here, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Seems like I could just put them here. I also don't know what if it's really worth putting too many towers in at all, because it's only got like, it's about 60,000 gold when we got here. 50, 60,000, so it's not like it's going to last us the entire mission. Oh, got me cheer. Jesus. Ooh. Right. I don't know if the fact that you can put towers here is intentional. I also don't know if this is actually the most recent version, but I don't think this is still being worked on. I could be wrong, but... Okay, I'm down 2 boats all of a sudden. Now, I need to find an oil patch so I can, you know, start getting a navy. Because, as always, Warcraft 2 is mostly island hopping. Which is one thing that I don't like. I don't like island hopping that much. I'd rather just get lots and lots of soldiers and go in, stamp on someone's face, and then walk off again. Which is a terrible way of putting it, but meh. Alright, that oil patch will do. It's quite far away from where I could build my shipyards, but I wonder if that means I can get troll berserkers. It does not look like it. I can get a stronghold though, so it's possible.
Work complete.
Interesting. Right. Now the only problem with cannon towers is that they tend to... they act as artillery. So fast moving units like knights, unless you tie them down with something, aren't really going to be that fussed about the cannon towers if they keep moving fast. So, details. Oh good. Back off. Oh, God. Alright. Run away. Or not. On the plus side, it looks like it's going away. Oh, hello. There we go. Yeah, these guys hurt. This is going well, I think. There we go. Perfect. Now, where is that Alliance vessel? I can only make one thingy. Troll... what was it called? Troll Destroyer. That's it. I can make ogre mounds. And I still can't make a... maybe you need a fort for that. I don't know about that model. I don't know. I prefer the look of the original ogre mound, to be honest. Ooh, there's the Elven Destroyer. Has got upgrades as well. Because, you know, they weren't annoying enough already. Oh dear. Here come units. Choke up! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Ooh. Oh dear God. Yeah, okay, that does actually cause him problems. I spent 4,000 to get him back, Jesus. Alright, let's hide you two around here for a moment. And let's get some ogres. I was not paying attention. Which is about right with me. Okay, let's get farm, and we'll leave a little bit of a gap there. We need to make sure we don't cut through that area. Right. Ah! Not enough oil. How many workers do I have on gold at the moment? Not much.
Yes, master.
I'm guessing one died. I could be wrong, of course.
I matey, arg.
Upgrade the cannons. If they're upgraded, we need to be upgraded. So where are they actually making port?
We're ready, master. I'm not ready.
Let's also not hit the microphone. This is an exceptionally long piece of land.
Done building ship.
It ends up there. Oh,
Arg.
oh no, no,
You're
no,
the
no.
captain.
Where's the
Yes, captain.
control
Arg.
destroyer?
Ahoy.
Right, okay.
I would love to. You're the captain. Done building ship. I would love to. I matey. Ahoy. Complete. You're the captain. I would love to. You're the captain.
Right.
Arg. Arg.
Get Peon over there and repair these, please.
Naboo.
We need, like, sea towers. Like in, oh, what's it called? Supreme Commander, I would just lay lines and lines of those sort of submerged towers. That's not repair. Oh, you're kidding me, I can't repair ships. Oh. That's going to be a problem. Black Hands! Yeah, you might need to do this. There we go. Ah, you're the damaged one. Ship armor. Oh, again.
Yes, captain.
This is going to be a problem. Oof. Swift ill-vised longboats. Yes, they are.
Done building ship.
Yes.
Cho'Gall's regeneration is pathetic. I should have just killed him off or let him die and then retrained him. Although obviously that would cost a lot of money. A bit too much for me, I'd say.
Arg. Done building ship.
That's all sure. It might be.
I matey.
Alright.
Work complete.
We're ready, master. I'm not ready.
Okay, attack.
Yes, captain. Arg. I would love to. Done building ship.
Yes, attack the foundry for a minute.
Ahoy.
Right.
You're the captain.
This should go.
Captain. Arg. I would love to. Destroying our being attacked.
Are they?
We're ready, master. I'm not.
Not anymore. They seem to be a bit dead now. They've kind of exploded. Alright.
Done building ship.
Actually save it as War 2 Orc 2. Because I don't trust me with this.
Work complete. Zug zug.
Right. Let's block that. Not block it off as per se, but let's make it a bit more difficult for them to get around.
Okay.
I've got a lot of ogres. And they seem to have a much higher collision size than you would expect. And I can get level 2 weapons. Or fully upgraded weapons, as the case may be. Right, us. Now we'll make a inventor. Or alchemist even. That's the original Warcraft 2 model. Or it looks like the original Warcraft 2 model anyway. Ugh. What does that say on it? It looks like some sort of Japanese writing. I might be wrong, but
We're ready, Master.
I'm not sure why main Blackhand would have Japanese writing on his banner, but whatever. I'm guessing maybe, unless it's Orcish, but I don't think it is.
Yes?
I've never actually seen Orcish written down. Mind you, the runes that you find in the Night Elf campaign, isn't it? Specifically the Night Elf expansion campaign.
Ready, Master. I'm not ready.
And again, hitting the microphone, that doesn't help when I'm trying to sort of rub my eye.
Arg. You're the captain, yes, Captain.
Right, I am actually on par with the Alliance in terms of
Arg.
upgrades for ships now.
Done building ship. I would love to.
Glug glug glug.
Ahoy,
Alright, let's
yes, Captain.
build more farms. Are they? Well, they can try. And it appears they're doing actually decent jobs, and let's make sure that that doesn't happen.
Yes, Master. Yes, alright.
Am I building farms? I am building farms. Good.
Work complete. Build there.
Can't build there. Why? What's wrong with it?
Build there.
What?
Sun's up.
Oh good, the gold mine's collapsed.
Build there.
So the orc was blocking it. God, why do I have to put the microphone in that position?
Done building
It
ship.
makes it very difficult for me to sort of... The thing is, my eye is really tired,
Arg.
but I don't know.
I would love to.
Now I seem to remember that there is actually an island just off the coast with an extra gold mine on it.
Yes, Captain. Arg.
Right.
Arg. Yes, Captain. Ahoy.
Let's
Arg. You're
put a
the captain.
line
Yes,
of boats just along here.
Ahoy. Arg. I would love to. Done building ship.
Call it a blockade of sorts.
Aye, matey. You're the captain. I would. Arg.
Oh, hello. We got some knights. No, stand there. That's fine. He's kind of taking a lot of damage though, so that might be a problem. Right.
Yes? Okay.
Get all the ogres in the boats. Hope they don't all sink, because that's probably what's going to end up happening.
Alright. Yes, Master.
Yes, Captain.
Let's go.
I would love to. You're the captain. Ahoy.
Here it is.
I would love to.
Assuming this is the location I'm on about anyway.
Yes, Master.
Actually, it might not be.
Alright. Yes, Master.
Seems to be a bit too tree
Okay.
filled to be the area that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Nope, no, this is the area.
Yes, Master.
I think maybe a catapult would be useful here.
Okay.
I seem to remember there is actually a
Yes, Master.
tower, yes, defending it. And because these idiots are so large, yeah, it takes a while getting used to it, getting through to it.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes, Master.
On the plus side, no one died. call it a waste of money, but I just call it investing in future sinking ships. And I seem to have used all the trees here, so I might as well take all the peons over as well. I've got a few trees on the other side, but nah. Okay, let's take some of the peons. This lot can go over and start harvesting this lot. Right. Are they? Again? Alright. Send some back. In fact, I think I'm about to lose the foundry. What the hell? They've actually decided to go over here and start attacking this area. I'm surprised. Right. I think we need to go and deal with the source of the boats.
Yes?
Work complete.
Let's get a farm. There. 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 That gives them one space with which to fit through.
Yes, master.
Cho'Gall's level up though. Obviously Bloodlust. So it's probably better for me to use Bloodlust on Dalrend than it is to use anything else, because Frenzy obviously causes the issues with, you know, with earlier where he died. Also, I should probably get some catapults. Right, let's get a couple of towers. Or not, because, you know, I've spent all my gold building not necessarily pointless farms, but fairly unnecessary farms. It's just a defensive barrier, nothing more.
Yes?
It's how I did it in Warcraft 2, it's how I did it in Loria, it's how I'm going to do it here. Why are you not going in? Hold on, that's barely anything. That's not even worth the investment. Alright, well, we might as well just leave it as is then.
Yes, Captain.
I just thought I could have built it in here, then walled it off. Oh well.
Okay. Yes,
Alright,
master.
get in the boat.
Arg, I would love to.
What?
I think I lost an ogre somewhere.
What? Okay.
Well, it wouldn't shock me, really, to be fair.
Yes, Captain.
Alright. Go on a little excursion, warrior. And we seem to have lost the oil platform. That doesn't surprise me either.
Yes, master.
I expected it to run out soon. Not this soon, but still soon.
You're the captain.
Oh, you're right, I've just not sent my goblin zeppelin anyway. I'm not actually sure what the maximum number of waypoints is, but that'll do. So I think the general gist here is that I am not actually going to be able to... oh wow. Looks like we found your oil platform, and there's barely anything left. And I just damaged my boat by being too close to the explosions, because, you know, I think they count as artillery or something. Right, that, I believe... ah, that's a cannon tower there. And a farm. And another farm. But no... no gold mine. I just looked over at my Twitter. Why is the Master trending? Is that a Doctor Who? Is that the Doctor Who Master, or is that something else? Ah, I wonder if maybe that's supposed to build a shipyard and get oil. Alright. Let's go and... I've noticed they've not attacked with a massive force in a while. I'm wondering if maybe they've run out of resources. I'm not going to complain if they have. So the way Warcraft works to me, right, Warcraft 2, it's basically defend, 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 swoop in once everything's dead, once all their resources are expended. Of course, there is the fact that the AI will cheat resources quite frequently, but details. Hello there. I see peasants. That's... okay. Oh. They have a keep. They've got a lot of units. We got a level 8 Thoris Trollbane over there, but we don't seem to have any... Oh, don't shoot down my Zeppelin. Right. I'm going to need more than a couple of ogres to crack that. On the plus side, there is a gold mine literally right outside their base. Are they utilising it? It does not look like it. Alright, let's get all our heroes and all our other people up there. They might go and destroy my base in the meantime, hopefully not, because, you know, I kind of... knowing my luck, I would probably lose. Despite the fact I have to kill everything of theirs to win. I don't know if the AI cheats resources in this like they do in vanilla Warcraft 2, but I'll just leave a damaged ogre here, might as well. 3 catapults should be enough. They have got cannon towers, I don't know where they are, but I have got them. Right. Let's get another... No, not oil tanker. Ah, yes, I lost my foundry, didn't I? Right, get one in there, and finally one in there. Do those count as play around those walls? I certainly hope I don't have to destroy them to win. Because if I do, I might have some sort of horrific brain aneurysm. Because that's going to take forever. Oh, I can make a shipyard over here. Hmm. Interesting. It looks like the layout for Stormgrad is slightly different. No, it's not. Who was I getting? There's no cannons out. There is ballistas though. Don't lose boats to footmen. God, that would be embarrassing. Oh, they're moving out. Get rid of them. I don't care how many ships I lose, just get rid of that damn ship. Alright. Move back. No. Down to 4. Alright. Well, fingers crossed that this is enough, because otherwise I might be in trouble. Right. Ogres. Make landfall. What do you mean unable to land there? Oh, Why? Thank you. Right. Let's try building a great hall over here. Okay, let's not. Because they put a load of unbuildable terrain here. Must explore there first. Okay, fine, I'll go and explore that area.
Yes, Master.
Alright, let's get the catapults up. It's not... Alright, need to get rid of those trees. Can we attack trees in this? We can. I'd rather destroy the trees than put it down here where it's going to get instantly taken out by like a wave of enemies. Could I just put a line of towers back here? That'd be quite amusing. You know, it's probably quicker for me to just get the catapults to do it. Assuming they can do it. They can destroy trees in this, right? No, they can't. They cannot destroy trees. Right. Fine. See how it is. We're going to harvest them. There you go, you see that was easy. I was probably just being impatient, but yeah, it does. Oh, you're kidding me, that one as well. I'm putting way too much effort into this. Here we go. See, that was easy. All I had to do was waste everyone's time. Alright. I wonder if it's worth sending the peons to attack as well. They would probably be pretty useless. Alright, let's save it and let's give them a prod. See if we can sort of bleed them out of units over time. Right. So let's... No. Right. Oh. Has that got their attention? Hold position there. That has not got their attention. Alright, this will. I hope. Assuming, of course, you can actually get to the peasant by the time that the... You're not going to get to that peasant, are you? Why can you not fire over trees? Oh, yeah.
Work complete.
No, they're not going to fall for that, are they? Are they all like stand ground or something? Alright, what about you? Will you follow me? You will? Will you leash? You'll leash. Okay. Well, looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. It's like the correct thought of everything. And by everything, I mean, like, everything I can think of. There's probably some easy way of cheaping this out, but... we might as well get going. Right. What is... How much is Bloodlust?
Yes, Master. Right away.
Ah, it has a cooldown of something fairly significant. Oh dear God, this is going to hurt. Whoosh! He's got Blade Storm. Are you kidding me?
What is it? Right away.
Well, we kind of won.
Yes, Master.
Oh, got choke up.
Master. Yes, Master. Of course. Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Okay, I've got a few units left. Bring up the catapults, please.
What is it?
Right, he's now okay for a minute. And once again, they are proving they are very annoying by repairing their building.
What? What is it?
Hopefully this little catapult does not destroy Cho'Gall. It's not good.
Yes, master.
Right. Move up, destroy the keep. Preferably before Captain Bladestorm gets back. Already? Oh good, Captain Bladestorm's back. Just don't let him cast Bladestorm, whatever you do. Right. That got me 12,500. I think I spent a little bit too much money on the old Beyonds. Ah, he gets Bladestorm now. Excellent. Fiery Whirlwind is basically the same thing. No, that deals 8 damage in the last 7 seconds. That deals 7 damage in the last 7 seconds. You know what? What's this damage? I've just realised I didn't upgrade the second level of thingy, did I? Alright, well, I think it's pretty much safe to say we've won this one, thankfully. Let's build two of those, get a few more ships, because we're inevitably going to need them. Oh, they're coming. They are coming. For the catapults, they don't seem to give a damn about the rest of the units. Thank you. Pretty much just saved Cho'Gall there. Who is now level 6. Taking control of a target unit. Probably not usable on heroes. I mean, the Dark Ranger's charm ability isn't usable on heroes, so, you know, I don't expect to be able to. I seem to... Are they, I get the feeling that the ogres attack faster than the grunts, and I'm not quite sure why. And by why, I mean, like, why I think that. Because I'm fairly... They probably attack at the same speed as the grunts. I don't know. Might as well. I've got the resources. Alright. Out there is going to be interesting, because... Yeah. Ballista. I take it I can't... That's Bladestorm. That's not quite what I wanted to use. Ah. No cannon towers. I was expecting cannon towers. Where are you going? Come on there. There we go. Okay. Boats. Oh, there's another one. I take it you can't. No, must be organic. That's a scout tower. That's not going to cause us much of a hassle, really. Oh, there's a ranger there. That's Fiery Whirlwind. We don't want to do that, really. Well, I nearly lost it. Oh well. Oh, hello. You've got a boat. That's nice of you. Oh good, Cho'Gall's down. Ugh. What on earth's going on down here? They're getting murdered by a ballista. That's what's going on. That means they're all going to now sink, probably. Oh no, they're fine. Ugh. Now I'm sniffing as well. Right, I saw that ballista. I know your game. There's also an arrow tower there. Interestingly. Can you actually, you know, go please. Don't just let these two ogres take all the damage. And that's say goodbye to the ranger, I guess. Right, looks like this particular area of Stromgrad is gone. Yes, it is. Perfect. Let's get back in the boats and go over and destroy this area here, and we should be done. Minus, you know, the icy dead people at the end of the thing. And I've got so many peons just standing around doing nothing. You know what? I should have stuck them all into boats and gone and destroyed that cannon tower with them. You know, let's do that. Let's go send the peons over as well. Not that they're pulling their way around here.
I would love to. You're the captain. I, matey.
4,500. It's not actually as bad as I was expecting. Those are ships.
I would love to.
I don't know why I'm building that, but yeah.
You're the captain. Arg.
I seem to remember there was no units here. It's literally just the buildings,
I would love
which is a bit
to,
weird.
Captain. You're the
Oh
captain.
well.
Zug, zug.
Right. Let's see if peons can take down a cannon tower.
Alright.
You can go and do that.
Look,
The answer is no. No, they can't. Because the cannon tower has no minimum range, apparently. Contrary to my own belief. I'm fairly certain the cannon tower had a minimum range, but apparently the cannon tower begs to differ. Right. Now I've destroyed all the buildings. I see... Well, now it's done all the buildings I can see. I see dead people. Right. So we've got a ship over here, a ship over here, ship and ship. Right. Okay. This should be relatively easy to do. I could just use your daddy, but we'll just deal with it for now. And funnily enough, I have taken around 50 minutes to do this mission, by the looks of things. I also thought to build the shipyard over here, so the so he's going all the way back to the shipyard on the other side of the map. Oops. Okay, if you could go in as one, that'd be great. Going in like one after the other is probably going to get you all killed. And speaking of getting killed, why do I get the feeling I'm not going to have enough ships? Depends on their targeting, really. Normally, the targeting of the AIs, they target down the weakest unit you have. But thanks to the, you know, what should we call it? What if you can drop that? You can't. Thanks to the slow attack speed. Yeah, it's not as much of an issue as it could be. And he's gone. I wish they'd hide like little secrets on these levels. Like they do it in some of the Warcraft 3 custom, like not custom maps, official maps, official campaigns. But I inaccessible places. Dear. I swear I built more than that. I did. I get the feeling that he's going to sink all my other ships. What are we doing? We'll call it a day after this. This victory. I'm trying to think of what mission's next.
Yes, Captain.
What mission is it next? I know we move up north, don't we? Judging by the opening text. Oh no, I didn't lose any of those ships. Good. Continue. Oof, thought it crashed. Act 3, Quel'Thalas. The runestone at Caldaris. Oh, it's this mission. Your forces have been assigned to an area along the southern border of the Elven Kingdom of Quel'Thalas. Gul'dan, hoping to sow the seeds of chaos among the human and elven allies, has located a mysterious elven artifact near the keep of Caldaris. This huge monolithic runestone is guarded by a human castle on the southern island, located in the middle of Daramir Lake. You must destroy the forces that guard this relic and gain control of the runestone for use by the Horde.
Yes.
Ooh, I get a Death Knight early. Interesting. And I get Orgrim Doomhammer again. I could have sworn it was a higher level last I checked. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day there. It's not been the longest stream ever, but then again, the other one was only an hour. So, you know, we're gonna call it a day. It's actually getting late, so... Hey-ho. Alright. So, if you are on Twitch, then do be sure to follow along for any future streams. If you are on YouTube, then do be sure to head to the Twitch link in the description. Do be sure to leave any hints, tips and tricks in the comments section below the VOD. And other yada 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 stuff. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I have been Caldaris. Goodbye.